Hey, what's up, you guys? I wanted to go over my, post pec injury and recovery workout today. If you guys have already seen, I posted on Instagram. I started out with my normal warm ups and everything. I did my band pull aparts. I did both the normal in front, overhead, 2 sets of 25. I got onto the jammer with no weight just to get a little bit of blood flowing, did no weight at 25. And then from there, I got under the bar, just kind of feeling how the pack was, and worked my way into 135. Did a set of five, and now I feel it burning. I do. I feel a lot of stretching and a lot of kind of pulling, and still a deep burn. My right side feels like it didn't do any work at all. The left side feels like it did a whole lot of work, but that's just because muscle fibers are reconnecting, healing, and there's some scar tissue. I've been doing deep tissue at least once a week still. Regardless, I do it anyway, but our main focus has been the shoulder, the pec, the bicep tendon, and making sure that nothing is pulling me forward and getting that forward lean and roll on my shoulder, which is only going to cause more tightness, more pain, and more muscular imbalance. So, with that being said, I'm able to progress and recover way faster, I feel, than probably most. I'm not trying to sound cocky by any means, but I work on my stability, I work on my mobility, the best of what I can. And it's helped. And now I feel it burning. I do. I feel a lot of stretching and a lot of kind of pulling, and still a deep burn. My right side feels like it didn't do any work at all. The left side feels like it did a whole lot of work, but that's just because muscle fibers are reconnecting, healing, and there's some scar tissue. I've been doing deep tissue at least once a week still. Regardless, I do it anyway, but our main focus has been the shoulder, the pec, the bicep tendon, and making sure that nothing is pulling me forward and getting that forward lean and roll on my shoulder, which is only going to cause more tightness, more pain, and more muscular imbalance. So, with that being said, I'm able to progress and recover way faster, I feel, than probably most. I'm not trying to sound cocky by any means, but I work on my stability, I work on my mobility, the best of what I can, and it's helped a ton. I think you guys out there watching this and listening and keeping track of it are witnessing it. But back to the workout, I worked up to a set of 10 with 135, 15, 20, and unfortunately I did 22. I can't count. The goal was 25. Oh well. Hey, I mean, the reps were good. I was able to get a decent little pump going, okay? And that's what we wanted. We wanted some blood flow. Get some little pump. Felt great. I went to dumbbells after that. I did neutral dumbbell press to normal dumbbell press with a slight incline just to avoid stretching my pec as much. And from there, I did 2 sets of 25 at each one, supersetted. Started with 15s and finished up with 30s. And the set of 30s definitely gave me a pretty good pump. And didn't want to push it too hard after that with my chest. So I went to do some lat pull downs, and I did 2 sets of 25. Well, I only did a set of 25 and a set of 27. So as you guys can see on Instagram, I can't count yet again, but that's okay. I'd rather go over than under, so went under on one and over on the other, so maybe they balance out. Either way, I did that. Now I do those on a lot of my pressing days just because it gets blood into my rear delts. It gets your chest acting as an antagonist, and it gets things back into proportion. So now these are acting as stabilizers for more of the eccentric portion of the lift, and my primary is now moved to my back. So it's a push-pull method. It's very elementary, but it is very effective. It works very, very well. I'm going to continue to do that, injury or not, always will. And from there, I get a couple little tricep exercises in just to get them in. Tomorrow I'll get a little bit of bicep because I'm going to be doing some deadlifts and some pulls. But all in all, I'm very happy with my progress. I would like to say, hypothetically speaking, I'm going to move back into some incline bench presses here on Tuesday. Probably looking at like a 5x5, maybe an 864 wave, depending on how I feel, to get some volume in and get some work in. And then from there, I'll be training my shoulders and whatnot. But fast forwarding to next Saturday for the bench, I would like to say, maybe same concept, a 5x5 or an 864 wave, somewhere between 185 and 225. Gonna slowly wean myself back into weight. Like, if I were to take a guess here, I'm going to be over 300 pounds probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then hopefully another month, probably 400. Just because, even though I didn't get an MRI, there was definitely a partial tear in there. I mean, it's been 3 weeks and there's still deep burn and pull in there. So there's something in there that's not happy. But I know regardless, it's something that's not going to require surgery. So don't really want to go and, I guess, pay for all that, you know what I mean? Even though, insurance will cover a little bit. But besides the point, I guess the only thing I won't know is the severity of the damage in there. But, who cares? I know how to handle this. I'm handling it correctly, I think. And I'm pushing the right amount and backing off when it's time to back off. But either way, hope you guys like it. Hope it's informative. I know these workouts aren't exactly exciting, but for you guys out there that are injured or maybe wanting to prevent injury, this is probably some of the better stuff to watch and to listen to, so that way, one, you can prevent injury, or two, you can recover from this kind of an injury. And depending on how fast you want to get back into it, I think, taking the appropriate steps to get back into it as fast as possible. Someone might be able to heal faster. Someone might take a little bit or more time. But with all that being said, if you guys don't already, please follow me on Instagram at Paul Yeoman. Please follow the gym at _basement gym. And please subscribe to the hoisting channel here. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Feel free to reach out, comment, and I will try to get the content you are looking for out there as soon as possible. Thanks again, guys.